Decarbonisation is a strategic challenge for all in Scottish agriculture, and through the C2 network we have brought together a range of stakeholders with our co-op members to drive forward the opportunity around green hydrogen.
My name is Alison Hester. I'm a member of staff at the James Hutton Institute. So where hydrogen comes in is that we have identified this as a really important potential way of decarbonising the fossil fuel usage of a farm and an associated rural community. So green hydrogen is arguably one of the cleanest ways to do this. So what we've done so far is a feasibility study which has identified 3 different potential models of green hydrogen production to provide 100% of the energy requirement of the farm and its associated houses and households. What this gives us as a research institute is a really compelling design that we want to then take forward into the build stage. One of the reasons why we're partnering really closely with SAOS and with NFUS is so that we can look at the collective purchasing power of farmer cooperatives and rural community cooperatives. Because by doing that, you then effectively bring the price of the individual units needed to build these hydrogen plants down to a level at which you can then produce green hydrogen competitively with the big industrial producers.
What was the relevance of today's farm visit to your activities with rural communities?
Today's discussion had huge relevance to what we're doing. The supply of and generation of electricity and clean fuels at a local scale is very important to me in my work with the outlying rural communities in Angus. And to be able to sustain those communities, then the provision of adequate, robust services for fuels, for clean energies, for housing is really important.
I think what we've witnessed today at Auchnagat given us a huge sort of insight and really a sort of boost to look at the sort of aspect of producing green hydrogen. Within our 11 members, we have probably 75% of them have a form of renewable energy. So it's a sort of natural progression for us to sort of look at what alternatives are out there, what we can invest in as a co-op, but in particular what we can utilise at our members' farms through their production of sort of energy, looking at the creation of green hydrogen.
What are the opportunities and challenges associated with green hydrogen on the farm?
I'm interested in hydrogen because I feel that some of my biggest costs as a farmer are fuel and heating and also fertiliser, ammonia for fertiliser. If we can use solar or wind power and convert it into hydrogen, then we can retain a lot of the value on the farm and save some money. This is not so much a technical challenge, it's an economic challenge in that we've got to make the technology that we have work at a smaller scale and a smaller economic scale. So in order to help us make this happen, we need some funding to allow us to take the risk of fitting electrolysers on farm, the small scale electrolysers on farm. And in order for that to happen, we need some clear strategy directions from Scottish Government.
What's the importance of cross-sector collaborations to develop engineering solutions?
We can help identify different expertise from within the university sectors right across Scotland to help support you in any of the activities. We can help do R&D projects to be able to produce demonstrations of how these hydrogen capabilities can work on your farms. By bringing together those communities into one collaborative project, for instance, you can get solutions that work for you and are affordable and can be created and manufactured effectively within Scotland as quickly as possible.
We see green hydrogen as one of the key solutions to decarbonising our farms and rural communities. Through partnership working with James Hutton Institute, SAOS and Strathclyde University, we're aiming to help farms become self-reliant net zero energy producers. However, we need support and funding through the forthcoming Energy Strategy and Hydrogen Action Plan.